Alright guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. My name is Logan. If you guys are new here, welcome. If you guys are old here, welcome back. So today we are going to be going ahead and doing a little bit more work on the lawnmower. We are going to be mounting up the gas tank, welding up the battery tray, creating a battery tray, welding that in, and then a couple of miscellaneous things, tying up some welding, and basically just getting the lawnmower one step closer to the first start. And hopefully in the next video, we will start it up for the first time. But for now, enjoy today's video. Alright, so let's start by cleaning off these zip ties. Alright, let's go ahead and swap out this. I think it's this guy, and then we need our clutch. Alright, let's see. We got this, and then this should. Oh my god. And then I think we're gonna end up with that. Now I gotta put the belt back on the pulley. Alright, that's the main thing I wanted to get out of the way. Now I can continue on from there. Now I know these aren't the bolts I'm gonna use, don't you guys worry. Don't worry, I'm not using those. So, last video I got the starter to turn over. And what I did was I essentially just ran a wire, I think it's this white wire, or no, it's this white wire here, straight down to the switch, but I forgot to run it through the ballast resistor, so I gotta go ahead and redo that, and then also create an actual bolt mount for the ballast. And then once that's done, we can officially check wiring off the list, leave it at that. And then I want to show you guys something from last video. All right, so this actually isn't from last video. I'm sorry. Basically, I wanted this engine to look nice, so I went ahead and painted the engine cover. So this will sit on here like that, and then when you pop the hood, that's what you're gonna see. And then a lot of you guys had concerns about the fuel tank. I may have talked about it already. I don't know if I have, but I got a bigger fuel tank. Actually, I found it sitting right on that shelf over there. But that's actually gonna sit somewhere right here. And the reason for this being here instead of at the front like I had the other one, I want this one here because I'm putting the battery here, and when this is full, it should have a similar weight, and that'll help balance everything out kind of. And also I think it'd be cooler to have the gas tank kind of offset and not all right here, and I don't have to worry about steering as much if it's right here. So it might be over here, I don't know, we'll figure it all out, but that's part of the equation. So let's tackle the wiring, I guess, because that's really what has to happen next. All right. Yeah, so the GoPro mount looked in the good. I'm no longer debating to say that I should do this on the table so I don't drop it. Cool. All right, so if you saw from the GoPro footage, we just pulled our wiring harness off. Here it is. So I was just thinking out loud, so I'm going to reiterate on here. Basically, this longer wire, these two wires here went to the ballast resistor, but this longer wire originally ran to our push button switch. So this wire here is going to be reworked into it, but I'm just going to make a whole new wire and use this to kind of pull it through, back through the loom. Then this wire, I believe, runs, or I'm sorry, this wire, or this wire, one of those two, runs through the harness and then over to here, which connects to our solenoid. Now this is what should have been going to the ballast resistor here, and then from the ballast resistor running all the way back around to our switch. But that's not how I did it. And if you guys want to know how I did it, check the last video, it'll be right here. But I'm gonna go ahead and correct that problem. I burdened you guys with a lot of wiring in the last video, so I'm not gonna make you watch more. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this, no time lapse, no nothing, and then I'll get back to you guys when we finish up this and then move on back to fabricating stuff, because we haven't done that in a couple videos. Alright, so now that we got the we got that wiring issue figured out. Oh my god. So I want the battery right there. Probably closer up here, but basically I need to make this pulley so it's not gonna rub on our battery. This battery tray is gonna sit right there. I don't think we'll have it back. Maybe we'll have it back. I don't know. So I'm gonna grab measurements off of this, and I'm gonna see if I can find some angle iron, and then we'll go from there. What's the plan for this bed frame? Oh, so like all this stuff here? Yeah. Sweet. Sweet. So went ahead, got a Sharpie. We're gonna go, all right, so we're gonna cut on those four as straight as we can. And then we'll make sure it fits around the battery. And then we'll bzz. Alright, so I got the battery tray right here. Right now I'm just using duct tape as a clamp until I can get a tack somewhere in that area. And then from there, I'll go ahead and weld all that corner. I don't know if I need to necessarily weld all those, but we'll see what we need to do. And then, what I'm going to do, let me grab my parts. So I have all thread right here. And what I'm going to do, weld this all thread right here. I have tape mark where to cut this. And then I'm going to have a plate that lays across on top of the battery, and then another piece of all thread on the other side. And that's going to be the battery tie down. And then this is going to get welded straight to the frame. Probably a bead on the inside and then a bead on the outside of here. It's just going to sit straight. Something like this. Gonna try again, space it as far away from the belt as I can. But if need be, I don't know. I'll figure it out. But right now it looks like we might rub, which is not ideal. I don't know. All right, we'll figure it out. Don't worry. right, guys, so it's a couple days later. I ran out of welding wire in the MIG, but we went ahead and ordered some on Amazon here in 2 days. So it's Wednesday. Wednesday is my day. I usually get off work early, so I decided I was just gonna come out here and knock out the welding. So on Sunday, I did end up finishing this battery box here. So we're just held in there. And then I got my 2 bolts here. And then I have this plate and there's 2 of those nuts. But this slides over once the battery's in and then bolts down, and that's how the battery's held in place. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and weld this in. And yes, I know this is off kilter, but it's gonna be fine for what we're doing. As long as the battery's held in place, it's not gonna slide around, it's not gonna do anything weird. So I'm gonna weld this to there, and then we're gonna be all set and all ready to pop the battery in. And then while we're here, I'm also gonna weld these up fully. So I'm gonna remove these bearings so I don't smoke them. And then, yeah, we're just gonna go from there. See what happens really. And then we can go ahead, throw on the chain. And basically after that, we'll make up a mount to throw, I think the gas tank's in there, but the gas tank is gonna sit somewhere up in here. And then that will be pretty much almost everything we need to do to get this thing rolling. And then I think the rest is aesthetic, but we're getting close to the first test drive here. I'm gonna drop $100 at Go Power Sports for a seat, so that'll be here in the next video. But it's gonna be sick. So let's go ahead and remove this solenoid so we don't fry it, and then we'll be good. All right, let's go ahead and roll this back. And grab the body. Just pulling the body on and off, and then hopefully we won't ever have to pull it on and off again. But we'll see. Damn. All right. Why are you being a pain in my ass right now? Damn. All right, there's one thing I want to do before we get the welder back out. So I think I already showed this to you guys, but pieces should fit fine, because they take up about the same amount of area. But damn, y'all, that looks good. Oof, that looks good. So good. Okay, so yep, this is what I want, and my guess is, so get rid of this. So I want to I need to put the steer shaft back in, which is one of the things I ended up welding up while I was away, or before I, all right, where did I, there it is. All right, so this is actually the same as this guy. So we can use those bolts to find out what bolts we need to buy. And so we can probably pull a mount off here and have this sit like right there. That way we'll have clearance from that U joint. I'm probably gonna spin this so it's in the position where it had most interference, like right there. We're still hitting the body in some places, but it's fine. So I think we'll go something like this. And as long as we're below this, we're below the hood line, so we'll be able to fit. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a mount that comes off of there, but first, pull it up in CAD. Cardboard, aided design. On with it. Alright, so alright, let's try it this way. So it's hard to see, but they're in a good enough spot that I can call that good. Alright, y'all see that? She bolted. She bolted up. She's solid. She fits good. Happy with how it came out. So now I'm going to make something that comes off of like the center point here, and then we'll kind of like notch it out a little bit and then mount that to the frame. And that'll mount to somewhere on this piece here that mounts the body. So the gas tank will sit right there about. We're gonna try and keep it as far off the steering as we can. And we might be able to drop this straight down. I don't quite know yet. Alright guys, we're going to weld up one more thing before I end this video, and that is going to be the switch panel right here. That holds our kill switch and our push button start. And I'm going to go ahead weld that on the outermost part of the dash, which is right here. And then that's going to finish up the video. So I'm going to go ahead and do the outro right now. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. It really means a lot that you guys are interested in this content. I know it's a little absurd. I know it's a little weird. But I want you guys to know that no matter what racing career or fabrication career you're getting into, starting with a small project like this is a great way to make it sure it's for you, A, and B, get into it, because everybody starts small. You look at anybody that does NASCAR or anything like that, they start out with go-karts and stuff like that. So this is my NASCAR, but for hopefully building race cars, because that is my dream job, to build race cars. And that is why if you go on my Instagram post, I made a video all about what the EPA is doing right now is so important to me. So if you guys want to check out that video, it is on my Instagram. But basically the EPA is trying to take away our race cars from us, and they are trying to essentially destroy grassroots racing and make it impossible for guys like me and you to build race cars and things like that. So yeah, that means a lot to me personally, not just because I like race cars, but because I've been modifying cars since I've been able to drive, and I have a lot of memories with my father with it, and it's just something that I have a lot of good memories with, and it's something that I would hate for it to go away, because, like I said, it's my dream job to do that. So if you guys would like to support that cause, go ahead. I'll put the link to SEMA's website in the description. You can sign a petition. You can sign the petition and also send an email to your state legislature or state representatives. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a little bit all over the place, but we did get a lot done today, and I am happy with where we're ending. I'm glad I could pick this up on Wednesday night. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one, where hopefully we do a little bit less welding, and hopefully we'll actually be getting prepared for the first start since almost 3 years ago. Stay tuned, guys. Peace out. God bless. I'll see you in the next one.